Worked it to Angel again, and Ferdinand's out of position. Oh, and it's the inside of the post. Ronaldo. For Rooney. Wayne Rooney looks for Tevez, finds Tevez, off the line, Gonzalo Rodriguez, magnificently. Ronaldo's cross, against the post from Evans.
Rooney with a little flick. I'm not sure that Zaza really wanted that. Ronaldo got to it. Berbatov off. Sitter really on the volley. Goal gaping. Dimitar Berbatov still awaits his first Manchester United goal. Ryan Giggs into Wayne Rooney. Manchester United take the lead with a quarter of the match gone. Confident finish from Wayne Rooney. Now Berbatov, first of many for Dimitar Berbatov. His first goal for Manchester United. All wrapped up with big bows and handed to him by a desolate Aalborg defender. Ronaldo. Skipping away from Pedersen. Pull back, Berbatov! Oh, he's on a roll now. Second of the night for Dimitar Berbatov. The faintest of smiles breaks over his famous features. The manager's huge investment in the Tottenham centre-forward begins to pay off with a couple of second-half goals which make it 3-0. Towards O'Shea, and again, and Berbatov! Goal! Dimitar Berbatov with the breakthrough for Manchester United, beginning to score freely now in the red shirt. Marked out, and away tries to hit the ball. It's Ronaldo, took a save from Boric, and Berbatov has made it 2. Easy as you like for Dimitar Berbatov, after a thunderbolt from Cristiano Ronaldo. Was too hot for Artur Boruc to handle, and no wonder. Nani to Tevez, plenty of options for Tevez, rolled into Rooney. Goes for goal himself, it's a beauty. It is the obligatory Wayne Rooney goal. He cannot stop scoring at the moment.
O'Shea making use of himself, that's Vidic. Berbatov off the line.
Sean Maloney, I think. And Berbatov
and Caldwell. It's a goal from Scott McDonald, and Celtic lead against Manchester United. Gordon Strachan, Ronaldo, and one of the seventh rolls it to Ronaldo. It's another strike from distance, and in goes Ryan Giggs to equalise. With 7 minutes to go, the power in the Ronaldo shot. Oh, and here's Berbatov, he's put it wide.
What a chance that is. Unbelievable.
Anderson, Evra's gone on here. Rooney is there. Flag is up.
Anderson's the one getting a lot of space from me early in this game.
For Milan. Pires. Very precise passing, patient build-up. Cazorla going for goal. Punched away by Christian. Rather anxiously, Pires. And Ferdinand was very poor. Anderson. Rooney. Ronaldo! Oh! On the side of the crossbar. Nothing the goalkeeper could do. Lovely setup. Rooney teeing up. Cristiano Ronaldo. What's coming? It's Ronaldo. It's just pushed away by Diego Lopez, who did well. I don't know how early he saw that.
Difficult for the keeper because really you've got to say.
This is Wayne Rooney. Now John O'Shea. Smooth build-up. Hit by Anderson. Again, lovely approach play from Manchester United, but Anderson unable to. Space for Santi Cazorla. In towards Rossi. Oh, and then it just eluded Capdevila as he slid in at the far post.
Probably the best cross of the evening. He just got a little bit of space. Given away. Anderson flicks it through. Rooney pulls it back. Carlos Tevez again! Oh, goodness me, you would have backed him to fire that one into the back of the net, just like he did the previous one 2 minutes before. Aalborg's defending at the moment is well below what they would have expected. Anderson flicks it on, looking for the return. It's Ryan Giggs into Carlos Tevez, who opens the scoring inside 3 minutes at Old Trafford. Really good move, and Carlos Tevez's golden week continues. He scored 4 last week in a League Cup tie, and he's on the mark within 3 minutes here, back in the starting lineup. Giggs played the 1-2, supplied the through ball. Tevez, the Argentinian striker, held his position and just about stayed onside. Free kick from Nani. First minute, as the free kick is fired in towards Jakobsen. Oh, and it's gone in! Really good flick from Michael Jakobsen. Thomas Kuszczak couldn't keep it out. And Aalborg at back level, 14 minutes before the interval. Nice delivery from Pedersen. Good stooping header from Jakobsen. And the bounce in front of the keeper evaded his grasp. Still going. The under-21 international picks out the man on the far post. It's Jeppe Kurt. What a wonderful goal! Aalborg lead at Old Trafford 2-1. The theatre of dreams. Well, it is dream time for the Danes now. Anders Due took it half the length of the field. The reinforcements arrived as they have been doing throughout the game. The break, and it appears to be galvanising them. All into the middle. Tevez! Another good chance for Carlos Tevez. He's had 3 chances since opening the scoring in this match, in which time Aalborg have come back to. That was to Arsenal. Lovely ball forward from Anderson to Rooney. Rooney in the area. Rooney scores. 2-2 at Old Trafford. 52 minutes gone. 7th goal of the season for Wayne Rooney. He has been at the heart of everything that Manchester United have threatened the Danish champions. Lightning quick into the gap between central defenders. 2008 Champions League winners with Carlos Tevez to win the game. Put it into the side netting. Another chance for Tevez. How he's only scored 1 in this game, you do not know, but Wayne Rooney is creating chances galore here for Manchester United.
Ronaldo's right foot, and a nasty bobbler behind which Julio Cesar got. Kicks with the corner, saved on the line by Julio Cesar. Ronaldo having attacked it at full tilt. Just an instinctive parry by the Brazilian keeper. Ronaldo.
Well, I'm very, very surprised, first of all, that there's only a 2-man wall there.
Ronaldo. Another chance to scare Santon.
Fullback did well that time. He just stood his ground, made it difficult for Ronaldo, didn't commit himself.
Back for Evra. Aimed it at Berbatov, who won his header and had Julio Cesar scrambling across his goal mouth.
Yeah, it's from distance, so, you know, it would have taken something special really to beat Julio Cesar, and again he was in good position.
It's good ball for Giggs, who's got the better of Maicon here. Ryan Giggs for Manchester United, closed down by Julio Cesar.
By the way, Peter, Rivas is having a nightmare. He looks as if he's error-prone. He's had a terrible start to the game, and this is an awful challenge to allow Giggs in.
Ronaldo. Oh, it's a really good plunging save by Julio Cesar, because there was devilish dip on that strike. Stankovic for Cambiasso, into Ibrahimovic, and Adriano scuffed his shot.
You're right, he's mishit it. Well, that just goes to show you. I mean, Cambiasso, I think, has done well to try and get into forward tonight. It's just dummied.
Zanetti once more. Adriano's gone down, and we'll get up to discover he has been awarded nothing.
Well, it's Rio Ferdinand. Does he tug him? I mean, the arm is there, but he seems to pull it away. I'm not sure there's enough force applied there to really drag him down, I think.
Maicon's corner. Cambiasso! It hit Van der Sar, and it's hooked up into the air by Evra.
Free kick. The referee's seen something. It wouldn't have counted had it found the back of the net anyway.
Who scored with a wonderful free kick at the weekend. Here's Berbatov for Manchester United. Held up by Kibu. Berbatov side netting, but from the outside.
Well, he seemed to make his mind up early. He was going to go it alone. Didn't seem to wait for the support. And in the end, the angles.
Ronaldo! Bounced back off the keeper, who barely knew a thing about it, and it was the last kick.
Without nothing to lose philosophy, really. Cambiasso, back for Adriano again! Inside of the post, and back into play. And how unlucky for Adriano within moments of coming on.
This is brilliant football, Adriano. That's just the last bit of it there, but...
Celtic's corner. Header by Vidic. No one on the post. First goal of the tie. It's come early in the second leg. And Mourinho must really think now that he shouldn't be playing. Because it's Vidic's header.
Shocking marking. And I'm just wondering, Patrick Vieira, he stood there flat-footed as Vidic just soars and watch him. He moves him once, he moves him twice.
Maicon to take the free kick. And it's Ibrahimovic bounced down and hit the bar as it came up again. It was a genuine chance for an equaliser.
He eases Rio Ferdinand out. Watch this. There's a little push in the back to create his little half.
Giggs to Rooney. O'Shea's on. He's found. Great save by Julio Cesar. That could be a pivotal moment.
Well, there's going to be a United player with a number 9 on the back of his shirt. He's going to say to John O'Shea.
For Rooney. Towards Ronaldo! They have got 2 goals against the Mourinho team. Cristiano Ronaldo scores in the Champions League for the first time since last season's final.
It's worth waiting on, and it's another header. But Ryan Giggs plays a massive part, drifts way along.
Rooney. Cambiasso, married to Giggs. Berbatov, no flag.
No. Made a bit of a mess of the first one, says Al. Away from him. This length of time.
Rooney. Obviously moved again in the air. Julio Cesar just happy to get strong contact. Still last again, but it wasn't quite on for him that time. Tari with the cross. And Ibrahimovic. Oh, Andy. Almost defies belief, this, because he's such a good player.
Martin, just go head it, son.
Yeah.
I mean this. You could not get a better ball. You're against Patrice Evra. Go and head it.
Thoughts for Saturday. And there it is, the European champions are through to the quarter-finals in the defence of their crown. The Italian champions are out. There's no Mourinho magic touch.
This is Lisandro. Taking on Evans, he'll take on Manchester United. Lisandro! Smart stop. Can lead a break out. Picked off though by Lucho Gonzalez. Evans away, only as far as Christian Rodriguez. Still Rodriguez, he scored! Just 4 minutes, a Porto have a precious away goal. Christian Rodriguez. Edwin van der Sar beaten for the first time in the Champions League this season. A goal in just 4 minutes for Porto.
Well, they'd already shown some hesitancy, which led to the earlier corner when Lissandro had that shot that Madison.
4 red shirts Wayne. Much for Ronaldo. Smart save by Elton. Rooney will settle for the corner. Good header that by Cristiano Ronaldo. They behind Ronaldo. They look very disjointed, but here's a present for Wayne Rooney to equalise. Absolute kick. Gobbled up by Wayne Rooney. Manchester United ushered back into the game by a fearful error by Bruno Alves. But Wayne Rooney kept his head, and after a quarter of an hour of uncertainty, Manchester United at last make a start in the match.
Well, it was a horrific mistake. Just watch Rooney, a brilliant, bright mind, anticipating the possibility of a back pass.
Rooney, little flick, Chinese! What price that goal in Manchester United's bid to win the lot. It looks like they will have a lead to take to Porto. It's his first appearance in the knockout rounds. He didn't figure at all against Inter Milan. Let it run. This is Lissandro. Again, there are 3 more in support of him. Dinked in. Oh, what a fantastic chance for Mariano. Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Porto have equalised on the night. No sprint down the touchline from their coach, but another dramatic
Frailties in defence tonight, even though he's had to manoeuvre the back four. But there was some superb play. Let's not underestimate the brilliant play by the Portuguese in the build-up. When the cross came into the back post, it was too high. I think it was Gary Neville that went centrally to compete.
Bulgarian, Rodriguez. In the end, Lissandro suddenly emerged.
The Portuguese league this season, including at the weekend. Look out for him. And it comes from Holt. Well handled by Van der Sar.
Oh, he kept his eyes not well there, Edwin.
Now Ronaldo.
Long way out. What a goal! Not too far out for him. On a night when Manchester United had to score, they have scored inside 6 minutes. It's the player from Portugal who has hammered it in here in Porto and hammered Manchester United into an early lead.
Well, stand up, be counted. It's a shout to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Weekend. Well, he certainly had Van der Sar scrambling for it. Decoys. Ronaldo's very good in the air, but he leaves it for Giggs, who struck it very sweetly, held and parried, and then got to the rebound before Ronaldo. Morelos to clip it in. Well, awkward for Helton to off his line. He hasn't done that. Oh, what a chance to make it 2-0 for the Nemanja Vidic. Really trying to slide it through as a hard ball to measure in these conditions. He's done it beautifully. Berbatov shot, fumbled by the master of both. Track of this. Here's Ronaldo. Rooney. Battling for it again. So guard the post. Oh, Mariles. Oh, and Van der Sar didn't get there. Bit of challenge. United have still got the ball. Rooney to the first of the changes through injury. Mariano Gonzalez. It's good work from him. Either side of Van der Sar. Oh, here's Ronaldo. Have another shot here, and very nearly gets another goal, which would have ended any finish. Emphatic header.
United create more history. They become the first English team to win in Porto, and we sweep into the Champions League semi-finals for the 3rd year running.
Past editions of this passion play at Old Trafford have seen United overcome the Invincibles, Arsenal clinch the Premier League title, invariably fine football, sometimes some fines. Points have been deducted, pizza has been thrown. The rivalry is rich and colourful and relatively recent compared to some.
Support coming from Fletcher and Anderson.
Fletcher's first time cross. Rooney! It's dropping almost in. Almunia got to it. Wayne Rooney, who usually reserves something special for Arsenal. Could have gone right to O'Shea. Via Tevez. More difficult route, but it got there. And Tevez, another great save by Almunia.
Well, that's a great save, Martin. And I think he should score. I think it's a half-struck shot in the end. Good vision. And now he's up again, Tevez and alive.
Here's Carrick. And O'Shea smashes Manchester United into the lead. They caught that well.
Oh, they look around at each other, and they're right to do so. You watch when this ball comes back across goal. 3 United players are this deep, this side of goal, and Arsenal follow the ball. Look at every one of the Arsenal players has followed the ball, and either Tevez, Ronaldo, or John O'Shea could have finished this.
Good ground made by Tevez. It's Ronaldo, and Almunia makes yet another save of an improbable variety when you would have backed Ronaldo to make it 2-0.
What a cross.
Giggs did well. Ronaldo! Well, Almunia just looked back and hoped.
Well, he hoped it wouldn't dip enough, and his hopes were rewarded. Says Fabregas a little sloppy, gets caught, and there's nothing in his mind but hitting that. And you watch the way this dips.
Fletcher touching that. Exactly what Carrick does, and hits it just off target.
Certainly enough time for him to do that.
Berbatov, that took some controlling. Ronaldo for Giggs, for Berbatov, no, it didn't get to him. Silvestre was in the right place at the right time for Arsenal. An awkward moment though.
They worked it well here. Great skill from Berbatov. The only danger here, you know, is
here's Giggs.
Oh, flags up.
A veteran of those days. No goal.
Well, this will be an interesting one, because he comes very, very late, Ryan Giggs. Very late. He believes he was onside, and he may have a point. Keep your eyes on his run. There's the ball now. Oh, I tell you, it's borderline, isn't it?
Cuts it out. Ronaldo's rattled Almunia's crossbar earlier.
Another unlike Cesc Fabregas pass.
It's a 1-0 advantage for Manchester United to take to North London next Tuesday. Respectful handshake, being a football match, not a feud. Only Arsenal's third defeat in.
Arsene Wenger says this is the most difficult game in the competition. The second leg of the semi-final, the match in which you have everything to lose. Arsenal only survived it thanks to Jens Lehmann's defiant penalty save in Villarreal last time. Manchester United's last defeat. Communication from Darren Fletcher. Wayne Rooney, needed a really good save by Almunia. That was on target. And that was the Almunia we saw at Old Trafford last week.
Well, it was clever of Fletcher to basically tell Ronaldo not to get involved initially. This is very well struck from Rooney.
Sanya leaning over Rooney but finding only Anderson. Ronaldo is on the move here. Giroud matching him stride for stride. Pull back towards Park, Gibbs slips. It's Ji-sung Park. Away goal for Manchester United. A goal that could be worth twice its weight in goal. A sad and unfortunate slip by Kieran Gibbs allows Ji-sung Park to steer Manchester United into a 2-goal lead, and Arsenal must now score 3 times on the night to overhaul that aggregate advantage.
You know, it is a slip by Gibbs, who impressed everybody last week at Old Trafford, and it's a shame for him. But look at the pace of Ronaldo, able to get him behind. That's a
protection. Ronaldo, you need protection from him. Almunia got everything behind that one. Get away to Park. Fletcher has won it from Fabregas. And Ronaldo has won a free kick from Van Persie. Kieran, too far for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational! He went through Almunia, beaten for pace. And Manchester United have scored twice in a little more than 10 minutes here. And Cristiano Ronaldo has matched the scorcher he scored in Porto to leave Arsenal all but beaten already. Stretching Giroud, he has support. Ronaldo will go it alone, and that's a very smart save by Almunia. Very quickly down to his left. Ronaldo equally as dangerous on either side, it seems.
Well, look at this striker.
It's Ronaldo. Well, that one did seem to move. But Almunia watched it carefully. He fielded. Space to his left. Here is Wayne Rooney. Ronaldo's getting up with him. Rooney has found Ronaldo. How about that? How about that? One end of the field to the other. In the blink of an eye, Cristiano Ronaldo scores for the second time on the night, and Manchester United can pack their bags for Rome.
What a break. Devastating, absolutely devastating for Manchester United, but we knew they could do that.
Van Persie did well to work shooting space. Of course, he's trying to come to him into a good save.
And we've always felt that maybe Arsenal just needed a little more bite.
Here's Fabregas trying to provide some on the night. It's a wonderful recovery by Fletcher. Penalty's been given.
Oh, he looked to play the ball.
Oh, it's a red card, and Darren Fletcher in that moment sees his Van der Sar. Rather ironic cheer greets the penalty. That is of relatively little consequence, because Arsenal still need 4 more goals. Arsenal throw men forward again in the hope. Flicked on, and Fabregas just helped it straight into the hands of Edwin van der Sar.
He couldn't have been expecting it.
Manchester United will defend the European Cup in Rome. So Alex Ferguson just doesn't want to let go of it. Someone will have to tear it out of his hands.
Rome is known as the city of visible history, and the Champions League history is going to be made before our eyes tonight. The Barcelona fans, knowing that their side really is a goal machine, but defensively some large spanners in their works with the suspensions of both fullbacks in Daniel Alves and Abidal. The officials were only announced on Monday. And away we go. Stripes next season. Here we go. Oh, and it's a problem for Valdez.
What a block. Gerard Piqué, I'm thinking it's definitely out. What a block, because Valdez has no idea about this, and United pounce on it.
Ronaldo. And, well, his last 2 goals in this competition have been from that sort of range.
But they haven't started like that.
In trouble here. Oh. Really was a chance from 1991. That was the Cup Winners' Cup. This is Iniesta, though. Oh, Eto's opened it up. Oh, how about that for smash and grab? It's been all Manchester United, but after 9 minutes, Samuel Eto'o crowns the first real attack.
Wow. Don't you just love this game, though? They've absolutely been all over them.
The brightest start of all the attackers. Messi!
Now, where does he get it from? And a frame so slight.
Carrick. Ronaldo. Taking on Yaya Toure, taking on the goalkeeper as well.
Just trying to do it all on his own. I just think he might have used Wayne Rooney there. Wayne Rooney puts his arms out.
He's got Henry bearing down on goal. He's got Messi to look for, but he's in. Henry, Van der Sar, I think it's not too early to say, keeps Manchester United in the final. Now that all comes. Michel Platini says we're having Saturday finals from now on. And Eto'o, keeping going on the up, in the lead, and very nearly 2 up. They're asking for a penalty here.
Messi's convinced. But the sense another.
Quite on the line, but their hopes may be on the line here. Well, they can't come much closer. On the right in the second half. And a cross that eludes Ronaldo and bounces over Park, coming in from the opposite flank.
to help the firmness of the pitch.
Carrick with a touch and a pass. It just worked Rooney a bit wide, but it wasn't keep it in either.
What a chance. And maybe that's the difference, Mark. Exact same area, similar type of pass.
Got to keep that. She's there, they're just hooking a leg at that. Just bring it down.
It's 2-0. It's Messi. He scored against an English club now. It's Manchester United at a crucial time with 20 minutes to go.
Well, early in this build-up, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo and Patrice Evra make a right mess of this on the halfway line. And Puyol steals in. And then from there, I still think Patrice Evra, if he's got a bit about him, don't just throw your foot through it aimlessly, get the ball down and play it. He hooks it aimlessly out of the penalty area.
And Berbatov. And Giggs. And Ronaldo.
What an opportunity.
Manchester United, but Barcelona could be in big again. Ronaldo catches Puyol, who initially I thought got away from him, was prepared to. Barcelona winning the final. That would have put it absolutely beyond doubt.
Pumping header from Puyol. Here's a threat.
This is Iniesta. Brilliant from Barcelona. Puyol smothered by Van der Sar. Brave reclaim as well. And Puyol's got a problem.
The referee's just saying play on because he knows he was kidding them on a little bit. Puyol caught up the pitch, wanted the game stopped.
Barcelona, the new champions of Spain, are the new champions of Europe. It's a treble in all. 10 years after United's own, and Guardiola has had a fantastic first season. Victory for him against the veteran manager. For Manchester United, it is arrivederci in Roma.